Have yours all so many stuff to do. Not much time. I haven't got time to do anything I wanted to do. Let's do some phantom loading tests. I've got to set up that MOT. And even got to get this done yet. Now I have to pull this back off and mark my hole for the ISC cord and cut those holes out. That's probably the first thing I'm going to have to do, because I think I do have to use that to get rid of the mains potential when I'm phantom loading. So I'll fix that first. All the electronic meters like these ones here, they're good to have, I suppose, but especially for parts. But I have used them, a couple of them. They don't send them up to actual meter, but they don't send them upgrading the reading like a digital meter would. They're weird, so they're kind of bricked in a way. So I'm going to put all those together, and these have been another box together with those, and they can be just stowed away in the container. I've got a couple of these time switches, which I've got probably heaps of. I'll sacrifice one to get the front case off and the terminal cover off to fix the other analog one I've got in there that was broken. So it's probably a good thing I got a million bloody identical models and runs of meters and time switches and so on, because it allows you to fix other bits that get broken. And there's where the antenna was. There you go. This has let's see. Oh, it's a lead seal on that one. Interesting, lead seals by GE. Huh. No cable that goes in there. That's interesting. Factory sealed from the box, from the factory. Anyway, I've got to sort all this stuff out. So yeah, these ones are probably the old stash trays. They can go straight in the container as they are. I'm not likely to use those anytime soon, so make some room strictly for analog meters in here. All the electronic ones, as I said, can go in the container for now. Anyway, let's get this transformer fixed first thing. Then we can start getting back into it, doing some phantom loading tests. Because I'm yet to test that one. Haven't even got around to it yet, so that's ready to go. I just got to get motivated again. Because yeah, I've kind of lost interest a bit, so now that I've got all these meters, I'm going to have to get back into it again. I've had personal things going on. Anyway, let's get back into it. Oh well, this might not be as easy as I think, because a Dremel will be bloody nice to have. I currently don't own a Dremel. It's something I've been meaning to get for a while. But if I did cut the hole for this and it fitted perfectly, the clips are too far spaced apart. It'll be playing it. Because every time I go to unplug it, these clips alone aren't strong enough. So they might break and rip the whole thing out of the body. I think at this stage, until I'll at least if I can get a Dremel or something, but with too much hassle, I think I'm going to have to use it, wire it up the way it was, I think. That'd be the best way to do it, I think. Because I've got to cut the hole perfectly and find the other top of the ISC plug that has a bolts on the outside. That'd be the best way. Gonna worry about ripping that out. So that will go there, and the wires will come through there. Yeah, that's the best way, I think. Yeah, wire it up back the way it was. I have to keep this area clear for cords and cabling. Yeah, don't run motors with rags on the shafts around electrical cords. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. Anyway, let's fix this thing up. This arky sparky socket's going to have to go. Mr. Ching Ching. It's going to have to be cut off. Door back on. For some reason this bolt's shorter than what it was. I don't think it wound in. I checked all that. It didn't wind in or loosen. It's got me stuffed why it's gotten shorter. What a bloody nightmare to solder those wires. You've got to get the solder real small so it fits inside, the joint fits inside here. It's going to move freely. It's not a very strong, reliable bloody stress release for the cord, but if I could get a good Dremel, I can put a decent ISC plug on this. I just got to find the other cord because this is off my rewound mic. Yeah, it's on my VFD. I'll find a better cord for that. I'll get a better one. That one is a bit too flimsy for that. Let's start doing the test. But yeah, these BAZs are definitely rare too, so I have to get another meter that I've already tested. And the first test this one, and check the BAZ and this smiley. And they're very, very rare, these. These are very hard to find. Anyway, as a Wayne Beambox Deluxe requested, before I test this BAZ, even though that BAZ is identical to this BAZ, but this BAZ is slightly older. It's got the older nameplate at the bottom there. But it's identical to that one. But this is slightly older one. So they are different in the way. So I got that BAZ and I'm going to test this BAZ against that BAZ. Do a BAZ duet together. A late 50s or early 60s BAZ versus an early, or I think it's early to mid 50s BAZ, this one. So yeah, pretty much on the mark. And look, that one is spot on, but that one is not. So I might have to lead this one up a bit. Yeah, that'll be the best way to do it. I'll do a quick test, make sure I've wired it up, because it's been a while since I did this. Anyway. Alright, they're on the mark, ready for a good test. Alright, BAZ load wheel duet. I'll clamp meter out, plug everything in, get it ready. Commence the test. Right, I just plug the variac in on 0. Nothing's on. That's one more one. Alright, we'll start cranking it up slowly. I got a 40 amps. That's the base load is in the other meter. On the maximum load, I mean. 10's the base load on both these. 40 amps going through that. Look at them go. Yep, neck and neck. Spot on. Neck and neck. Again, there'll be a bit of difference because the potential one's going to offset the reading a tiny bit, but set it down. Yep, they stopped pretty well good. The magnets are good and everything. Look at that, for 1/10 duration, so far, they're pretty accurate. Anyway, that's good. BAZs are accurate. A proper test is done over 1 or more kilowatt hours, but the film that will take a pretty long time. So it took what? However long it took for that 1/10 to go, so times that by 10, how long it would take to do the complete cycle. I might do it when I get the other identical BAZ, do a full 1 kilowatt hour duration. And while they're both identical, be a good race to the BAZs. Anyway, I'll leave that one for later though, so we know this one's accurate, they're both accurate, which is good. So for now, thanks for watching.